Welcome back, my radioactive bat people. It's SJB here. I've got a crazy story coming for you guys that happened to me in real life just last night. But before I get there, I just want to talk about what Play with Fire is. All balloon sends are sent to both players. Using Balloon Boost will affect the balloon sent on your screen as well. And balloons are worth 2 times the income, which is the key aspect of this entire game mode. So, when you pick your towers, you definitely want to pick something that's going to be able to deal with double the normal balloons that are getting sent out here. So, attack shooters, explosions, cannons, mortars are all going to be really good towers to have on your team. That does not mean that all towers are worthless. You could still get weird balloon trap action going on with like double the balloon traps, and you can send up balloons against yourself with the balloon trap engineer strategy. There's a lot of stuff going on with Play with Fire. It opens us up to a lot of really cool strategies that are allowed in here. But today what I'm going to do is I want to show you guys just a basic strategy that I think is going to be really solid for you if you're getting into Play with Fire. Tactical start is one of the best starts in the entire game. I'm going to go for Churchill as my hero here because he is going to be really good against, again, group balloons in case they send out a crap ton of reds, blues, greens, yellows, whatever. Having this guy down on the screen will mean that I probably won't lose here. And then I love the mortar because if I send out basically a $10,000 Region Rainbow Rush, I probably am unlikely to lose against any sort of rushes. I won't call it infinite balloons, but close to infinite popping power with a mortar up to artillery battery here. And then in addition to that, if something crazy happens, $20,000 Regional Rainbow Rush, I've got Blade Maelstroms. That'll clean it all up for sure. So having that safety net is always good to have here, guys. So I definitely recommend Tax, definitely going to recommend mortars. And then because you get so much income, late game is definitely possible. It's not a guarantee, because people still rush with really big rushes that people are not used to. But if you do go late game, you're going to want to have something like a Super Monkey on your team or something else that's going to be good for late game to survive against possible bads, huge TDT rushes, crazy ceramic rushes, and all that other stuff that's going to happen over here. So, that being said, right now it's all about income. We're going to throw down a Churchill here. I should have thrown him down a little bit earlier. I'm not a good Churchill positioner. I always try to think it out, plan it out, and it's always just wrong somehow. So we're going to just not talk about that right now and talk about my story. Alright guys, this is seriously insane, and this is legit. I am not making this up. It's like the stupidest, worst day of my life ever. The stupidest, worst day of my life ever happened yesterday. So, I had a good day all day yesterday. Just kind of got to relax, do nothing fancy, just nothing special. Okay, we're going to go for a mortar real quick. Just pop this guy down. We're going to go for the birdie stuff because we're planning for cam detection. I'm also going to get ready for a second mortar here for extra popping power because there are a lot of yellow balloons coming in here. We're going to get them up to a low level, something like that. I think that should be good for a long time here. It's nothing insane, but it's just what we need. Check out our income, by the way. Over 1,000 around 7. Woo! Usually by this point, getting up to 1,000 is lucky if you get it by around 12 or 13. All right, it's skillful to get it by around 12 or 13. We're at 1,300 around 8. It's insane. It really is. Wildly, awesomely insane, but it is. It means we are going to switch directly into pinks on this next round here instead of yellows to absolutely maximize our income. So anyways, this is a tough story to tell because it's all revolved around about 1 second of my life. 1 second of my life changed my life forever. And I guess that's the same for a lot of people. You know, for example, if you got hit by a car, you know, if you were 1 second later or 1 second earlier, that car might not have hit you. We're going to go a little bigger on this puppy. Let's go faster reload there. We're going to go for the balloon busting puppy over here. And holy crap, balloons are trying to sneak through here. We are going to start to catch up, but I'm still trying to max out my income. Double pinks, though, are very difficult to take down. We're going to switch to heavy shells. And I need the signal flare as well for the cam detection this next round. And I'm going to try to continue with the pinks, not the whites or anything else. Is there anything that I can rush with? Honestly, yeah. He is a little bit weak against zebras and stuff, so we're going to go for a pretty sizable zebra rush, I think. But I got to be careful here because I also have to defend whatever I send it against myself. So I'm going to go for an artillery battery before I do any sort of crazy rushes. All right, let's go. Let's just go artillery battery. Do a little bit of yellows, build up, and oh, he's got the cannon. Dang. Okay. He's going to go for a rainbow rush against me. Interesting. He thinks he can handle it. He can. My artillery battery can also handle it, though. Artillery battery, again, very good tower. Do not underestimate this puppy. Full rainbows, bro. Holy crap. Yeah, I guess at this point, going purples is not ridiculous if you have enough income, because it just happens so much quicker. What's the hotkey for purples? There it is. Ooh, we need to use our ability here. Holy crap, we're going to go for a second artillery battery, I guess, because this is a lot of balloons we got to deal with here, guys. And I ran out of money. All right. Okay, so back to pigs for a second. But normally purples are not worth it because if you just look at the monies that it makes, basically you're spending twice as much money to get a smidge more income. All right, but they happen a little bit quicker too. So don't forget about that. You can see the purples are significantly quicker here. So if you're playing a long game, going purples will actually be more efficient than pinks in the long run. Basically takes about 2.5 minutes for a normal balloon to kind of like pay for itself back. This takes about 5 minutes for it to pay for itself back. So, you know, if you're going around 30, sure, that's 5 minutes. You'll pay for itself, no problem. But other than that, it's tough. It's tough, dude. All right, Moabs are just not worth it at this point. We're both going to have super monkeys here. We're both playing late game action here. So, oh, man. I don't know if purples will ever overwhelm him. I don't think ceramics will ever overwhelm him. But I do know that on my side, I'm good. And that is an important part of my strategy. So what I'm going to do is go for a tower that I really, really liked in my B56 video. And I want to test out to see if it's good in Battles 2 as well. We're going to go for a Robo-Monkey with knockback and Ultra Vision. That's what I'm going to do. Still going to continue to spend out my money nonstop as long as I can. So anyways, again, this is a tough story to tell. I'm sorry that if I kind of ramble a little bit too much, but I feel like the background info is kind of important here. So I was on a walk last night around 9 o'clock. My wife got home and she was like, Chris, I really want to go on a walk. And I'm like, yes! You never want to go on walks with me. At least late at night at weird times, you know, things like that. So it was about 8:40 when we left. You know, it was pretty dark. Not fully dark, though. So we kind of walk around the park. We just go around the neighborhood. And I'm actually very, very close to my house. I'm about like 100 feet away. I've got my... I'm walking Luna. She's walking Lily. So I've got, you know, her leash in my right hand. And then in my left hand, I have not one, but two big, giant bags of dog poop. All right? I was going to go say, let's go to the park and throw out the poop, but I was like, nah, whatever, it's okay. This is a little bit longer of a walk, so I guess that's kind of sweet. All right, we're going to go for this guy and see how good he is. I like the crit shots. Ooh, purples are a different thing now. Ooh, gotta pay attention, man. Gotta pay attention. So anyways, that decision. Again, like butterfly effect, dude. I don't think this would have happened if I just made the different decision, decided to go a different way, but it's too late. Can't go back in time. Can't change it. So it is what it is. I'm walking home. I'm about 100 feet away from my house, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my arm is like, it feels so weird. All right? It like hurts, tingles, feels like electrical shock almost, like a little bit of an electrical shock. And the best way I can explain it is my very first thought was some sort of gigantic spider fell out of a tree and landed on my arm and then kind of crawled and ran away really quickly. And I was like, holy crap, what the heck was that? And like, I'm like thinking about it for a quick second, trying to like, you know, figure out what I should do. And the more I thought about it, I was like, dang, that felt really, really, really weird, obviously. You know, I'm going to go for an anti-balloon, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for an anti-balloon. I'm going to switch to pinks for a second while I can save up some money. But look at this. Tech Terrors can take care of this guy, no problem. And anti-balloon. Yeah, what if you could hand yourself extra large trap money? Woohoo, that would be so awesome. Just like rush with non-stop Moabs or something and like, do you make money off that deal? I don't know. Probably not, but it's cool to think about. All right, anti-balloon is in action here. Now, I actually do not have temples unlocked yet, believe it or not. This is one of my last towers that I don't have unlocked. So, if this comes down to temple strategies or something like that, I don't think I'm going to do all that well. But I guess we'll have to kind of wait and see here. All right, back to purples. I feel very comfy through... yeah, he's got Ultra Vision too, which is really cool. So, I actually didn't even think about that. But this is probably a better combo than going Plasma Blasts. Because now I have the DDT Pop Power and all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, the more I thought about that, as I was walking home, I was, like, freaking out a little bit, because I was like, what was that? What was that? Because what I did was best way I can explain it is, as soon as something touches your arm, you freak out a little bit. Right? You don't think too much about it. You just kind of freak out a little bit, and I tried to shake my arm. And I shook my arm really quickly, and it was gone. But it still kind of like tingled and hurt a little bit. It's tingly is like the best explanation I can give you. Now, I used to have guinea pigs like a long time ago. And best way I can explain it is kind of like after the fact, it felt like the little micro scratches from like a guinea pig or like a small animal. And I just, you know, I was like, I never saw it. That's the worst part about it. I never saw it because it was 9 o'clock at night. It was dark by this point. Not fully pitch black dark, but like pretty darn close to sun being not only down, but like below the horizon where there's almost no sunlight left. I think sunset was at like 8:30 or something like that, 8:20. So it was like 30 minutes past sunset. So it's dark at this point. Let's start building some of our towers here. Don't forget you can get infinite Dark Champions. So this is a really good tower to have. Usually you want to go Plasma Blast whenever you get these Dark Champs, though. Definitely going to recommend that puppy. Like that. 14,000 income. Holy crap. Dang, dude. That's good. As far as mortars are concerned, it is not unreasonable to get some 5th tier mortars in here. So we're going to go for the biggest one, Rapid Reload. You only get one of each 5th tier, though, so can't go too wild with this stuff. We're going to get one of these guys up to Bloons Generation because I believe that'll be the best way to DDTify any sort of DDTs that are coming in, obviously. And then I want to get one Pop and Awe, just because if there is a lot of balloons kind of on the screen, maybe I can stun them in place for a little while and keep things going. But I also think I have to go for a Legend of the Night. Just got to keep the bats from doing anything too crazy. And then I have to kind of watch my opponent and see what he does, because DDTs will not do anything. This, in combination with this, equals DDTs do nothing. So it's really about the bads. Who's got a better bad defense? And knowing this guy's got Super Monkeys, it puts me in a bad place. It does. Mortars are not good against bads. Tack Shooters, not really that good against bads, even if you get up to 5th tiers. So I'm really relying on my Super Monkeys here to do all the work. And I don't know how comfortable I am with that. So, there might be a thing where I just kind of rush on around 30 to 8 or 39 with as many reinforced bads as I can get up on the screen. And see who loses first is basically how it's going to go down, because I cannot go past round 40. There is a real round 40 plus game mode if both players have the same amount of lives. I did not bring anything that gives me my lives back. So at round 150, sudden death, or at round 40, sudden death would not initiate, or sudden death would initiate and I would die. It would not be like regular sudden death where both people go down to 1 life and just kind of keep playing on. No. If you have less lives, you automatically lose. So Play with Fire might be a game mode where you have to keep no lives lost. The first 2 rounds could be the most important rounds of your game, if this is how it's going to go down. We're at bad territory already. And I don't feel like I can fully 100% defend against bads, but I feel pretty comfortable still. I'm going to switch to pinks now instead of purples. I don't think we're going to go too much further, beyond 5 minutes of the game mode in 7 rounds left. So at this point, I'm going to go for pinks for a little bit. But actually, I think I'm going to get 20,000 income and just give it a break, call it, and just save up money for a little while and get ready for a huge Mungo rush or a huge Mungo defense. But he is in a good place, knowing... Oh, man, what's he going to do? He's going to go for Legend of the Night here? He sold some of his Super Monkeys for this guy, I think. I don't know. I kind of want 20 income just to have 20 income because I've never had it before. It's not really the best thing to do. Right now, I should just stop, but I don't want to stop. I'm pretty close. I feel like I can garner that strength up and get that 20k. I can build a couple more... You know what? Let's go for the Legend of the Night. Dude, let's do it. This is exciting. Again, I do not have the temples unlocked. I can get a Sun Avatar if I want to, but I do not have temples unlocked yet. Or if I do have a temple, I don't have the 5th tier, the max temple. So I kind of want to check, just out of curiosity here. I do have Sun Avatar. I know that. Temples. I got to be careful because I actually don't want a temple. But yeah, I do have Sun Temples unlocked. Fairly certain I don't have this true Sun God unlocked though, but he might. It doesn't look like he's planning on it. Doesn't have any really good positionings for it or whatnot. But here we go. We got 20,000 income. Beautiful. So anyways, I was freaking out a little bit about my arm, obviously, and I go inside really quickly, and the first thing I do is I kind of look at my arm and see what's going on, and I see some red marks. I'm like, dang. I think I got hit by a bat, guys. I think I got hit by a bat. Ooh, here we go. First bad coming in. Round 36. All right, we got a Legend of the Night here. We're going to go for a second Dark Champ, or whatever amount of Dark Champs we can afford. And then I think I got to save up the rest of my money and try to rush. Let's see how much better we can defend than him. He's going to Bloon Boost back on himself. Don't forget that that does hit both players. We're clearly going to defend better than him, but it is not that much better. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a quick reinforced bat here. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be spicy. This is going to be really spicy. All right, I don't know what to do, but we have to use everything we can. We're going to Bloon Boost pretty soon. Actually, this might sneak through. Let's Bloon Boost it. DDTs go through. So my gods go through. I don't care what goes through, but just send it through. Oh, I did not want to use that. We're going to sell and rebuy it just in case. Let's see if he'll die first. Oh, he Legend of the Nights it. He Legend of the Nights it. Oh, crap. All right. All right. Well, that means he doesn't have Legend of the Night for this next thingamabob. I don't even want to do full DDTs, man. That's actually probably going to more likely... Oh, crap. He's going to do it. All right. He's going to do it. All right. First thing is we are actually defending all the DDTs. He can't actually. What's going on? Why can't he defend? And we do. We take him down with your own DDTs killed you. You played with fire rat poison. You played with fire, and it burnt thee. Look at this, dude. Look at that. Are you kidding me? This is just ridiculous. All right, build your first tack shooter here. Build your second tack shooter right here. This is going to be your blade shooter tack shooter. You probably just need to make sure you definitely have enough money to get blade shooter going by the time things are going to happen here. Oh my god, what's my opponent doing? Is he just not trying? He's not playing? Is he saving up for something big? He's going to pop an ice tower down. All right. Fair enough. We're going to have to boost this to get our blade shooter going. All right, we're going to stay alive for a little bit. We get the fast shooting, and we are officially alive. We're in a decent place right now. This guy is going to struggle, though. Down to 39 lives. Oh, boy, with one ice tower in a somewhat awkward position, I'd say. And I got to go big. I got to go for the even fast shooting here. So you can tell the natural balloons, there's not that many of them. They're really not going to be that big of a deal. So going for a low-level attack shooter just kind of keeps the lives from being completely detrimental to you. A few lives lost, so be it. But really, this guy is going to struggle hard because he's down to 26, 22. Let's go for a round 3 victory, man. I'll take it. He's gonna boost. I'm gonna Bloon Boost this. Let's Bloon Boost this. It's gonna boost it on both sides, but I feel more comfortable than him. And all we need is a few yellows to sneak through, and that will be the game for us. His blade shooter's up though. Can it survive? Looks like it somehow will magically survive. Holy crap, he's still alive here, guys. Woo! All right. So, we're down to 78 lives. We're definitely not doing fantastic or anything like that, but being alive is definitely a good thing. We're going to go for a quick Churchill. Oh, can I not fit it? Dang. All right, we're going to have to put him here. Just to kind of get him going. And we're going to switch to pinks, and I think the whites will probably take him down because his ice tower won't be doing anything anymore. Oh, dang. This is like the worst Churchill spot of all time. Okay, it's not horrific. It's bad when natural balloons exist. There is a decent amount of natural balloons coming in. All right, so whites are coming out very soon. Let's try to time this so we can just white balloon rush, boost it, and kill him right away. All right, just a little bit of a slow trickle of pinks. Trickle them in, trickle them in, trickle them in. Where's my white rush? There it is, whites. Full whites and a boost. Gwendolyn is up now, but dang, dude, this is still a tough defense for him. Only needs 8 lives to go through. Ice towers are barely doing anything. We're also having trouble defending here, so we're going to go for an mistargeting. And possibly boosting here. He's going to boost. All right, Nevimus targeting's up. And we're just going to go for the rapid fire for now. Dang, I can't believe he's still alive. He is just barely hanging on there by a thread. 8 lives. But still, anything can kill him. That's the crazy part about this. Anything can kill him. One stupid, silly balloon mistake here. Sneak it through in a stupid way. We'll kill him. So I guess to just finish off my story, it was about 9 o'clock at night that happened. I spent about an hour doing research on, like, what I should do. And I was pretty confident that, like, I knew that I had to go get the rabies vaccine. But I did not know how horrific it was going to be. So, first of all, it's broken down into 4 different shots on 4 different days. I looked it up, and supposedly, and I don't know if I am 100% correct on this, but if you guys want to let me know if there's something else that you can give me info on. The like minute clinics and the like smaller not emergency rooms, but I forget what they're even called. The smaller places that you could normally go to in like a half emergency, not full emergency, do not have it because it needs to be refrigerated and it's not super duper common to have to get like a post-bite rabies vaccine. So I had to go to the ER. I had to go to the emergency room, and the emergency room's not fun. First of all, it sucks because it's really not like an emergency. You have 24 hours to get the rabies vaccine started, because if that bat did have rabies by some stupidly terrible, unbelievable chance, which it sucks because like bats can act a little bit funky if they do have rabies. They're more likely to act awkward. Oh, here we go. All it takes is a few Bloons to stick through here. He's trying to kill himself, but no, he does defend. All right, we're going artillery battery soon. I don't have the best cam detection either, but yeah, I got to go that mortar first, cam detection mortar. And I'm going to watch this guy's cam detection too, because it could be kind of weak. All right, we're going to leave it like right around there. And I think I'm going to go for our... Oh, he's losing natural lives. Down to 4 lives here. He's defending against group balloons, but yeah, there it is! A lead balloon. His own lead balloon killed him. Well, that is amazing. Gwendolyn did not handle it. All right, I don't want to let you guys down, so I will finish this in my next video. I promise I'll give you guys the full scoop on the rabies stuff and give you the actual hospitalization notes in my next video. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be coming out tomorrow. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.